I need to address what's going on in my fight against Cumulus's vax mandate. Yeah, you do. This is the whole thing. Like, he was going to quit his radio show because they have a vax mandate at the thing, and now it's easing up because the CDC rules are easing up. So now he's pretending to not give a fuck. And this was basically used this as leverage to get more money, and it didn't work, and he needs the cash.
I just want to address, again, yesterday, what I addressed today. My fight with Cumulus is ongoing, despite all the, endless leftist attacks, which is, they're really...
Yes, it's the endless leftist attacks. Because if you actually want people to get vaccinated in a workplace where other people share the fucking piped in air, it's a lefty thing.
Thirsty for Dan Bongino stories. You could tell they're like obsessed with my show, which I said yesterday. It's kind of hilarious.
Obsessed with your show. Well, I have to say, you know, there is a certain quality to your stuff that's guaranteed comedy. And if I had to distill all the Republican talking points that sort of filter their way through wherever they launch from, the Heritage Foundation or the Daily Wire or the Deep Seat, where they all hang out someplace, some smokers club in DC where they dream up all the Republican talking points. If I wanted to, like in the Pachinko game, that this talking point bounces its way out through the media, where it comes out in kind of its acceptable forms on Fox Midday, or where it's dumb and more virulent forms on on like Fox Late Night or Newsmax, and then there's like one little channel of the dumbest possible take on something. That's the Dan Bongino show. So it's sort of a guarantee that you can kill two birds with one stone: moronic takes on stuff, and you can catch on to the current talking points.
How many pieces they publish about me. And I want to thank you for all of the emails in support of my...
Well, no, the pieces aren't... You're confused. The pieces that you're talking about aren't about you. They're about Republican hypocrisy and the fact that you guys seem hell-bent on killing your own voters. And you're a good example of the dumber parts of it. Like, if they really want clickbait, they go, look how dumb this guy is. We promise you a lot of dumb in this article. Check this dude out.
Going fight against Cumulus's vaccine mandate. I deeply appreciate it. A lot of you heard about it for the first time yesterday through the leftist reports, and your emails and your feedback have been incredible. I appreciate it. And I just want to
Yeah, we're all pulling for you, dum-dum.
Because I want to beat this dead horse to death. I want to assure you, with everything in me, that my motives on this thing and fighting the vaccine mandate, trying to preserve some people's jobs at Cumulus, I promise you, were entirely pure. The motives...
No. It didn't affect anybody else except you. And the fact that your radio show is on Cumulus and you do your podcast from your own home studio, if indeed that's where you are, you can do your radio show from there. You know how I know? Because I do my radio show from right here too. Even if my radio station in Chicago had a vax mandate, it would be immaterial to whether or not I was vaccinated or not, because I'm fucking alone here. I mean, my family's upstairs, but you get the point. We're all together in this. You don't have to go into Cumulus to get your to do your show at all. Pipe it in. You obviously have a setup you use. So this is just an attempt to manipulate money out of Cumulus, apparently.
Others attacking me, some of whom are looking for my job, others who are contacting radio stations who claim to be conservatives, behind my back, suggesting...
yeah, that claiming to be conservatives behind your back. That's what they spend their time doing. No, this isn't ego we're seeing. This is a true assessment of the real threat he faces every single day.
Should fill in my spot on the radio. Whether their motives are pure or not, you'll have to figure out for yourself.
I don't know if their motives are pure. I will have to see myself.
Fill in my spot on the radio. Whether their motives are pure or not, you'll have to figure out for yourself.
I don't know if their motors are pure. You'll have to get your motor running and head out on the highway and find out yourself. Motive. Dum-dum. Motive. Fucking hell. Did he and Candace, go to the same elocution class?
but I really just wanted to help. And it's been a frustrating professional experience having to deal with an organization.
Yes, it's been very frustrating trying to kill my coworkers with my macho bullshit. It's been very frustrating.
That just doesn't seem to care. I just wonder how the shareholders of Cumulus are taking this, knowing that
Yes, the shareholders are broken up that they might lose the Dan Bongino show. I'm sure they're sweating it out. They're on the call each week. But do we still have Dan? Who? Bongino. Oh, the guy who's looking for TP for his bunghole? Yeah, that guy. The guy who wouldn't basically get any airtime. I'm sorry, I should use a real phone. The guy who wouldn't actually get any airtime if it wasn't for Hal Sparks dunking on him and teabagging his stupid videos all the time. Yeah, that guy. Okay. Yeah. Is he okay? No, we're probably going to cut him loose. Good. So how's that affect earnings? Probably going to go up. Thanks. Good call. Okay, bye.
Earnings are not immaterial to the company by simple math.
Yes. Yeah, by simple math, if we take 2 away, then there are 2 less. But then they find somebody else. They're like 9 fake conservatives who want my spot to have a 2 in there. Hold on. I should have done that a little better. 1 second. Did somebody say simple math? I'm a perfect. I do simple math. If you need help with math, I can help you. I think what is zero. Here's what you need to know about your head and the Kamala Harris radio station that you're on. Is that if you have 0 talent, 1 with the radio station, 1 radio station, 1 minus 0 is still 1. That they don't care. They don't go, if you go bye-bye, that's a bye-bye. And then it's all ready to go bye. That too. I heard that on the thing.
Furious. I mean, really, I'd be furious. Moving on,
I would be furious too if I was a kitty cat and I have fur.
Eat that dead horse because it's an important fight and I'll continue to update.
Never eat a dead horse. The only thing worse than eating a dead horse is eating a live one because they run too fast and you'll chip your teeth on trying to bite the butt if they run away.
As I said, tomorrow on Thursday, I'll let you know what's going on with my future at Cumulus because their leverage dissipates every single day.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Their leverage is gone. You have all the leverage. You can just walk anytime you want to and then big trouble. And then they're going to have, how are they ever going to find another conservative who want to be on the radio 3 hours a day? It's impossible.
I just wanted to bring this story up because it's important to me. You know, I remain in equity.
Well, that's a good reason to bring up a story because it's important to you. You know what I feel like? I feel like a cupcake. Hey, asshole.
Holder and
bring
parlor, I've distanced myself from any kind of internal.
And well, yeah, I think that'd be a good idea since it was your idea to use the demo version of the security software and 70 terabytes. I can't believe it myself. 70 terabytes of users' data was released onto the internet, you fucking tool.
Communications or management or anything like that. I never really managed the company, but any kind of consulting or.
Well, yeah, nobody did. That's the fucking problem.
Like that. But that's not a bad thing. They're doing some good stuff with NFTs. I'm not trying to knock them. I'm just saying I've got, had a lot going on. It just wasn't a good fit at the time.
NFTs? The fuck? What are you, like Lizzo doing ass paintings? NFT? Yeah. How's your Dogecoin working out? NFTs. But, yeah, right. Have you invested in Beanie Babies lately? I hear they're going through the fucking roof.
Gone through, bringing Parler from an app with 25,000 users to 20 million.
Yeah, to 20 million people who had all their shit dumped onto the web.
And being the number one app in the world after,
Well, after the number one app in the world, that's the number two app.
We came on board, me and a couple.
It is the number one, number two app in the world.
I was very proud of that. And one of the most devastating experiences in my life, Joe, you were
was when it was your stupid fucking idea to use the demo software security program and not even pay for the fucking thing, so somebody was able to hack in, create admins, and dump all the user info, including all their photos with all the tracking information and the metadata onto the goddamn internet, so anybody who wanted a copy could have it. That part, was that the hard part, you tool?
You were with me, man, with the Paula. I mean, I was pretty depressed. You could probably vouch for me on that. Was watching Amazon.
Jesus Christ. Get the fuck over yourself.
And Apple and Google, Twilio, Zendesk, and others, $3 trillion companies and a couple $1 million companies gang up on Parler to basically try to wipe them off the internet. They failed. Parler is back and actually doing quite well.
Yeah, that's not why they got wiped out. They got wiped out because when you were running the fucking joint, it was the most spectacular security breach since Facebook was hit by Chinese hackers. And they got 2 billion users.
But to watch them gang up on Parler and wipe them off the internet or try to.
Boo fuckity who?
Because they just didn't like the fact that Parler was a free speech platform.
No, they don't give a rat's ass. They post all kinds of websites, you dummy. The reason they kicked Parler off is because it was used to coordinate the attack on January 6th. Fuck you.
The most deeply depressing experiences of my life because there was nothing we could do.
I'm starting to enjoy this video.
We tried. We're still trying. The company's trying. And
you're very trying. We all find you very trying. This is true. Yeah. Putz.
Doing a good job. It's back. I mean, it's been back and doing quite well, but Amazon was a part of that. They just did it because it was a free speech platform. Amazon wiped out.
Yeah, there are no free speech platforms on Amazon's site. They got a thing against that entirely. I don't house anything that they, oh, you mean Getter's on there? Huh.
The, Parler from its servers and AWS. And I would never, by the way, just a side note, I would never, ever. Rumble has a cloud services platform. Choose Rumble. Do never, ever use AWS, Amazon for your servers. Never. I'm warning you, what they did to Parler, they can do to you. They don't.
Yeah, and I by the way, Dan, way to go, buddy. I totally fucking agree. That's what you should do. If you have one of these websites, put it on Rumble's server systems, because the same assholes who are running Parler security are now running Rumble's security, and the whole thing is headed for a fucking cliff right now. Your data is totally safe. Don't put it on AWS where it can't be. Move it over to some junk server run by a bunch of sketchy assholes and Chinese money. Who cares?
Like your politics, you run for office.
Yeah, I'm Red Velvet. Who's asking?
You make a social media post. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if Amazon says, "Hey, see, I didn't fit with our business model." Amazon Web Services, AWS, is a disaster. Do not go near it with a 10-foot pole. Whether you use Rumble or not, or someone else, I can't tell you what to do. I'm just telling you, don't use AWS.
You just heard.
Well, that answered all of my questions. The title of this fucking video was, "I need to address what's going on in my fight against Cumulus Vax Mandate." Did he fucking say anything except don't use Amazon because the fight about Rumble or fucking Parler bummed me the fuck out while he fidgeted with shit on his desk? Dan, shut the fuck up, you creep. You whiny little wiener. Christ. I've run over toddlers' feet with a bicycle and heard less whinging. Jesus Christ, man. When did all you assholes turn into such powder puffs? I'm the fucking cupcake. So that's the game we're playing. I'm the fucking cupcake. Jesus Christ. Look at him. He's staring at his own. I'll play with my pencil. That's what I'll do. I'm nervous. That's it. The whole thing's very upsetting. I've never been so brokenhearted as when my poorly secured website that I was fucking scamming Trump supporters for money, which is the most endearing thing about you, you son of a... It got whipped off of Amazon Web Services because they were using it to plan the insurrection, and it had no security, and all of its shit got dumped on the web, and that violates the terms of service at AWS. Jesus, grow the fuck up. Shit. Yeah. I'm not the only one tired of this idiot, am I? Hi, thanks for watching. Gosh, that was fun. I appreciate you guys being with me today. I will be introducing new characters in the new year as well, besides Baby Hal, Fekus the Howbilly, and Cupcake, who's not a cupcake interview, by the way. And I hope you will be with me during our new adventure together into the new year.